guys, so if you're new here, my name is Candy. I'm a mom to 5. On my channel, I share a lot of homeschooling, homesteading, gardening, day in the life, what's for dinner, and grocery haul type videos. If you like videos like those, please subscribe, stick around, and check out some more after this one. I have a kid howling. Anyways, I just realized my video has no intro, and I wanted to kind of film a quick intro real quick while I was already outside having a quick chat with you guys where the kids couldn't hear me about a super secret surprise that is on its way here for the kids. And I just thought, hey, while I'm at it, I'll film an intro for my other video and kind of talk about that video real quick. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys 7 dinners that we have eaten as of late, how I made them, all that fun stuff. And anyways, this way, some people like watching daily vlogs, some people don't, some people just want to see what's for dinner, stuff like that. So this is just dinners, none of the actual day-to-day business. So if you are just here for dinner meals and stuff like that, then that's what this video is, and we're going to jump right into it with 7 dinners. The first meal of the 7 I'm going to show you today is actually made with a boxed mix, but I added some stuff to it to make it stretch further and work for our larger family. I did a box of red beans and rice, and to that I added bell peppers and green onions that I had in my freezer, as well as this country boy sausage. Now the bell pepper and onion are both still frozen, even though they are chopped up, so I'm just going to throw them in frozen. And I diced up, well, not diced, just sliced up the country boy sausage. I'm putting it all into my boiling water, and then I'm going to add the boxed mix. I'm going to let this cook, and after it has cooked down to about 5 minutes left, I'm going to add a small can of tomato sauce, just to kind of make it not so spicy for my younger 2, because they say red beans and rice is spicy. Plus, I like the tomato flavor in it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And this just kind of helps stretch the meal further for our family size. And to go with this, I just made up a box of Jiffy cornmeal muffin mix, just super simple, and popped those in the oven. And that was dinner tonight. It wasn't anything that was hard or fancy or anything like that, but this was just an easy dinner on a busy day. So here is our finished red beans and rice with everything added in, including the tomato sauce that's already in there, and our finished muffins. And I'm going to show you what our finished plates look like. Using box mixes and things isn't something we do every single day, but it's something we did on this particular day just to save some time. So I just laid out ketchup, peppers, and all that stuff, and everybody kind of dressed theirs up however they wanted, if they wanted cheese or hot sauce, whatever. Anyways, this is my plate, and this is dinner tonight. The second meal I'm going to show you is our charcoal grilled pork chops. We did just a cheesy bacon, potatoes, and I air fried some broccoli and some Brussels sprouts. So let me show you everything we did here. On our broccoli, I just did some onion powder, garlic, olive oil, salt, and pepper, whisked it up, poured that. Well, actually, I put our broccoli in there and just kind of stirred it around, kind of coated the broccoli the best I could. I did use frozen broccoli because I don't have fresh, but I put it in the air fryer, so it actually did work out really well and turned out pretty similar to what fresh broccoli would be in the air fryer. Anyway, as you can see, I'm going to toss this around, coat it, and then we'll get it cooking in the air fryer. When this was finished, I did the same with my Brussels sprouts.
Said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me.
For my pork chops, I did a brown sugar bourbon marinade mix. I have them here in this bowl for about 30 minutes now. I'm going to kind of shift them around, make sure they're all coated all over, and then I'm going to check the grill and see if it's ready to put these on yet. If so, we'll get these cooking very shortly and finish up the rest of dinner.
You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time.
My Brussels sprouts are now going in the air fryer. I cut the ends off of those and then split them in half. I did equal parts honey and soy sauce and about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I whisked that up. Now I'm going to pour this right over the top of my Brussels sprouts, give them a good mix, and get these air frying next.
I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night and through the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
Here is our finished broccoli and Brussels sprouts, as well as the pork chops, and then we just made up a box of cheesy scalloped potatoes to go on the side, and this is what our dinner looked like tonight. Now, that bourbon marinade is one that we love. We usually use it on chicken. That was the first time I've used it on pork. Anyways, we're moving on to our next meal. Okay, so last time I was at Sam's Club, I picked up some pork al pastor. I divided the package in half, so this is half of it that I cooked up tonight, and I saved the other half for another meal in the future. Because the meat is already seasoned, all I had to do was brown it in a skillet, as I'm doing right now, and didn't have to do any type of adding anything to it. So this is it pretty much done. And then over here, I have just 2 bags of the Lipton or Knorr side Spanish rice. I chopped up a Roma tomato and threw that in there when it was cooking, just to add some more flavor to the rice. Anyways, that's our side tonight, just again easy. And then for our tacos, we have tortillas, tomatoes, lettuce, mango salsa, onion, sour cream, guacamole, and cheese. So everybody can pick out what they want and put that on theirs. I did both the mango and salsa and the guacamole on mine, and these were absolutely amazing, and there was absolutely no leftovers from that. Anyways, we're going to move on to our next meal now. Okay, so on this night's dinner, we did some grilled chicken breast, mac and cheese, kale salad, and some green beans. I split my chicken breast in half down the middle to thin them out so that they would cook quicker without drying out, and I just seasoned those up with some Cajun seasoning. I mixed up my kale salad, which this is from Sam's Club. It's the sweet kale salad. It's my favorite. It comes with the poppy seed dressing, cranberries, and the pumpkin seeds. Anyways, so I made that up, and then I did this Cracker Barrel mac and cheese and a couple of cans of green beans. The Cracker Barrel mac and cheese seemed dry, so I went ahead and used a package of Velveeta cheese, squeezed that in there and stirred it up towards the end just to get it a little bit cheesier than it was. Anyways, this is dinner tonight, and it was really, really good because I love charcoal grilled food. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, we did spaghetti. We had a field trip to an animal encounter that day, so to keep things simple, I did a freezer bag of spaghetti and meatballs in my CrockPot, let it cook all day, and then when we came home, I boiled up some spaghetti noodles, mixed those in there, and then we did some garlic bread, salad, and blackberries on the side. You seriously can't go wrong with a spaghetti freezer meal because your olives, your mushrooms, your meatballs, your sauce, everything's all together. You can just dump it and go and have dinner after a long day with little fuss and little extra work. Okay, so moving on to our next meal, we did New York strips with mushrooms, onions, salad, and we did a cinnamon honey butter bread. Mika has become obsessed with flavored butters on steaks and things, so I picked up several of those at Sam's Club to give those a try and see what we think of them. So for tonight's dinner, I did use a few of them to kind of try and see what we think. So for our mushrooms and onions, I did some of the garlic butter. I just started cooking my onions. When they were about halfway cooked, I went ahead and added my sliced mushrooms to this. I'm going to show you the garlic butter with Parmesan cheese and basil that I used in our mushrooms and onions. These turned out so good. I absolutely love mushrooms. The kids all love mushrooms and onions. And yeah, we would definitely do these again with that garlic butter. Anyways, over here in the air fryer, I am cooking our New York strips. I am using just some Greek seasoning and some liquid smoke on these, and I'm just air frying them for 5 minutes on each side, and then checking them, and if they're done enough, pulling them out, and if we want them a little bit more done, I just add a few more minutes each time, because I am still trying to get a feel for my new air fryer. Anyways, I threw together a salad and washed some strawberries, and then over here I opened up a loaf of bread, and I put the cinnamon honey butter on both sides of that, and that's this one right here. And I'm just going to put this under the broiler and keep a close eye on it. I let Mika put the butter on all the steaks, and she went a little bit heavy with the butter, but it's on there and it's melting onto the steaks and ready to go. Here is our finished mushrooms and onions, and in just a second I'll show you the finished bread. The kids devoured the bread, and I do mean devoured. Like, I probably should have made 2 of those instead of 1. Anyways, I actually really love the mushrooms. That was my favorite part. But here is our finished dinner, our salad, our strawberries. Here is our finished bread. And I'm going to go ahead and get plates made up for everybody. This is how our plates look. Of course, you know, for the younger kids, we cut up the steaks and all of that fun stuff. But this is dinner tonight. The next meal we ate was Sloppy Joe's with curly fries and grapes. This is one of the kids' favorite meals. They absolutely love Sloppy Joe's. James will not eat them because there are vegetables snuck into those, so he won't touch them. Anyways, so I have 2 pounds of ground beef I'm browning over here. I'm going to go ahead and start my air fryer and start making my curly fries. Once they are finished cooking, they will stay warm in the air fryer while everything else finishes cooking. Once my meat is finished cooking, I'm going to drain that so that there is not excess grease in the pan, and then I'll make the sauce, add the meat back to it, and get it all mixed up and let it simmer. As you can see here, I just have a strainer over a bowl, and I'm letting it drip into there. And what I will do is wait for that grease to get solid and then put it in my trash can. For my sauce, my measurements are on the screen, but we have tomato sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, a chopped up onion, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, and apple cider vinegar. I also have a pat of butter to saute my mushrooms in. So now I'm going to work on cooking up my onions, getting these cooked until they're translucent, and then we'll start adding our other ingredients here in a few minutes.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
now that my sauce has simmered down to a thickness that I would like it to be, I'm just adding my ground beef back to my pan, and then I'll let it simmer for about 10 more minutes and we'll get this all served up. Okay, so here is how the final meal that I'm showing you guys turned out tonight. We have our Arby's curly fries air fried with grapes and our sloppy joes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon with another new video. Bye.